Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today we're going to flip through another one of my custom bullet journals. So as many of you guys probably know, I sell custom bullet journals over on Etsy, so my customers choose all the different elements like the layouts and the themes, and I put them together into one bullet journal for them. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can check out my Etsy shop that's linked down below. But if you like to make your own journal and you just want to be surrounded by tons of bullet journal inspiration every month, I would love to have you join me here on my channel by subscribing, because I post 2 videos every week that are just full of doable bullet journal themes for you to use. If you do decide to use any of them, please hop over to Instagram and tag me over there. My Instagram account will be linked below as well. So here's the journal that we're flipping through today. Yes, it is one of the Art Journal of journals, and this one has 192 pages. And as you guys probably know, I love Art Journal of journals. I use them for myself all the time, and I will have a discount code for you guys down in the description if you're looking to get yourself a new bullet journal for 2022. So this journal, I actually set this one up, like the yearly spreads and stuff, in a separate video. So I'm going to go ahead and link that right here in case you want to watch the process of actually putting together these yearly spreads. But basically we've got a pastel sort of like celebration party theme for the new year. So I actually used some washi tape here. This isn't marker, it's tape, to make this little banner to say hello 2022. Then we've got a nice big future log. Then she's got a page for goals, so 6 different categories: personal goals, professional goals, hobbies, health, travel, and her bucket list. Then there's a things to check out page, split into categories for shows, movies, and music. Then there's a reading bingo where she's going to put different like genres she wants to read or specific books, and then she can fill in that square once she completes that task. Then she's got a weight log, so for each month of the year, there's a spot where she can write in her weight once a week. So she can just write the date and then her weight to keep track of that throughout the year. And alongside that is a meal ideas spread. So she wanted a place to write down some healthy meal ideas for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we've got a health tracker, and this health tracker is exactly the same as the one that I use in my own bullet journal. So I'm going to link one of my bullet journal setup videos here in case you want to see how I put that together and kind of hear about how I use that. Then over here, she's got a year in pixels. So very similar layout. You can see there's a box for each day of the year on both of these pages. But with this one, there's a key kind of similar to like a year-long mood tracker. And then each day she'll color in how she was feeling or how that day went. Then we've got a budget page. So this is probably the most like, not like intense, but the most in-depth budget tracker that I've done for a yearly bullet journal spread. So she's got all the months of the year over here, a spot for income, bills, and spending, and then her savings. And then here's sort of to track her progress on a loan. I don't know how well you can see this light purple here, but I wrote loan. So what her loan status was at the start of the month, how much she paid, and then how much is remaining. Then down here, she's got just a spot for monthly bills, and this is really just to serve as a reminder of like things that she's going to need to pay every month. So maybe her car insurance or her phone bill or Netflix or whatever it may be. Over here, she's got a savings tracker, so she can put the goal, how much she wants to save up here. And then as she completes these little milestones, she can color it in like a thermometer and write down the date. And then in this bottom corner here, there's just a spot for some notes. And the last yearly spread here is 101 things to do in 2022 spread. So there's 101 spots for her to write down different activity ideas. So that's all for the yearly pages. Then we get into January. So I have not done a jellyfish theme in such a long time. I feel like I used to do them in almost every journal, but it's been a while. So here I did this like wine colored jellyfish theme. And every month has a title page like this. Then there's a budget page. Then we've got a big calendar, and beside the calendar, she's got a little mood tracker, a spot for some monthly goals and some notes. Then she's got a bunch of habit trackers and a spot for a little like 1 line a day journaling. So she's got a bunch of monthly pages here. And then we get into the weekly spreads. So this is the first weekly layout that she requested, where the days of the week are over here, a shopping list, a task list, and then a little box for notes. Then for February, she asked for a sunflower theme, so I drew a little sunflower here and used some yellow floral washi tape as well. So again, we've got her habit tracker, 1 line a day, and then we've got the second weekly style that she wanted. So this time all the days of the week are right in the middle here. Then she's got her shopping list, notes, and tasks. And since this is a full doodle journal, every page has some sort of design that goes along with the monthly theme. Next is March, and I'm so pumped about March. I have never even thought to do an otter theme, but she just mentioned that otters were her favorite animal, and if possible, she would love to have an otter theme. So I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. We've got a little otter swimming across, some lily pads, some fish, and just like fun spring-like colors for the month of March. These otters were actually really easy to draw too. So now we're back to the first monthly option, or weekly option, I guess. So the days of the week are here, and then again we've got our shopping, tasks, and notes. Then for April, she wanted a little cherry blossom theme, so I used some gold as kind of an accent and then drew these little cherry blossom flowers and petals falling. Next is May, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this on camera, but May, I actually made a mistake. So I glued on a layer of paper for the title May here, because what happened is she sent me a bunch of pictures for most of the monthly themes. So she sent me a picture of this theme that I've done before, except for it said July on it, and I totally was not thinking, and I copied it like exactly, even including the title to say July, even though this is for the month of May. So that's a quick tip for you guys if you do make a big mistake like that. If you just cut out a page in the back of your journal, I cut out a page in the back of my own, not hers, and then just paste matching grid paper over top, line up the dots, you will seriously hardly be able to tell that it's there. So that's a nice way to cover some of those bigger mistakes that you might make in a journal. Next is June. So for June, I got to use a new product, and these are the paint pens from Artistro. So let me show you guys the box. I've got them right here. So I got the pack of 15 trending colors, and let me just open this up for you. So they're paint pens, which means you're drawing with, like acrylic paint. I'm gonna try to get out one of the colors that I actually used. Here we go. So you're drawing with acrylic paint, and they actually have a really nice fine tip. I don't know why this is so much harder to do on camera. But anyways, they've got a nice fine tip, so you can really get those details, like all the little designs on the hot air balloons were done with these, all the balloons themselves were done with these. So they're just really great if you're looking for something super opaque, you know, like with markers, you can see kind of the lines where 2 layers of markers cross over. These are not like that, they're totally opaque. So you can even write on different colored paper, like this craft paper. I just used my yellow paint pen, which I definitely would not have been able to do with a yellow marker. So anyways, thank you so much, Artistro. These were awesome. And if you're looking for some nice fine tip paint pens or paint markers, I would definitely recommend checking them out on Instagram. I'm going to link that down in the description. Then we've got July, and for July I did this little whale theme with an origami boat, and I have done this once before, but it was honestly so long ago I kind of forgot about it. But this theme is actually I feel like it might look daunting because the whale is like a bit of a bigger doodle, but it's really simple to pull together. Also, you guys might know that I have been loving the combination of this super light blue with like white text on top of black. I just feel like it looks so good. I also feel like this light blue looks so different on camera. It's really too bad. Next is August, and she requested this lavender theme and again sent me sort of a reference picture. And I've actually never done any sort of lavender doodles in my bullet journaling, but I really love them. They're so easy and so delicate, and I added some kind of like sparkly doodles all around the page as well. Oh yes, and of course the alphabet stamps that I use, I always get asked about these. These are from Paperwrld, and I do have a discount code for them down in the description if you're interested. They come with capital letters, lowercase letters, numbers, punctuation, everything you could want. Now next is September, and September is probably one of my favorites. I have done a stingray theme like this once before where I did like these black stingrays and white gel pen on top, but it was different and I think I like this one better. So I just used this really like muted purpley gray for kind of like the accent colors, and then did these with my black marker and colored on top. I used the white Uniball Signo gel pen. I've tried a bunch of different white gel pens before, and my top two are definitely the Mr. Pen gel pens and also the Uniball gel pens, which is what I use this time. So I'm going to link those down in the description because I know if you're like me, you're always looking for the best white gel pen, and those would be my top two recommendations. I also find though that it makes a huge difference what paper and what markers you're writing on top of. Like the art journal of paper, something about it just makes white gel pen pop way more than some of the other journals that I've used. And same with the Sakura Pigma Micron black markers. Those just like white gel pen pops off of those. Anyways, next we've got October. So for October, I did like a similar strategy that I did for my own November plan with me. So I put like washi tape along the sides to form a border and then pulled them off once I had done all of these doodles to get a nice like crisp outline. And up over here, you'll see I used some washi tape. This is from the washi tape shop from their like Halloween collection, and it just went so perfectly with this pumpkins and bats theme that I was already doing. This tape is also part of that washi tape set. Next is November, so she requested some sort of panda theme, and I sat down thinking about this one for quite a while before I came up with an idea of how I wanted to incorporate a panda, and I decided to do this little like Polaroid picture where the panda's like kind of coming out of it, like his paws are coming out of the frame. So I just found that way less intimidating than drawing like an entire panda, just like drawing the head. I found to be way more doable, so that's why you'll see a bunch of little panda heads all over. They're really easy to draw and you don't need to worry about like the angle of different body parts and stuff like that. And finally, we've got December. So for December, I did a classic Christmas tree and gifts theme as she requested. And I also used some sparkly gold marker with that as well. And again, for this month, I did use some seasonal washi tape from the washi tape shop. They have such a cute holiday collection this year. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you want to like wrap gifts or make like gift tags with some cute washi tape. I love this set. So anyways, that brings us to the end of this custom bullet journal. Thank you all so much for joining me to flip through another bullet journal today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.